What was I going to do? One more thing I need to do. Oh, I need to open YouTube. There we go. Alright. Well, we should have got more coffee. Oh well. I'll wait for a bit. It's fine. Like, where Miss Elemi? We've gotten third. Good to see. Positive vibes. Is there anything I want to rant about before I start work? I don't think so. Nothing's wrong. Nothing is wrong. Other than I'm worried about... Well... What I would really like is to have good progress towards a demo by August, the middle of August. If I have good progress towards the demo in the middle of August, that means I can go for the Steam Next Fest in October. But if I don't have good progress towards a demo, then I really don't think it's likely. There's so much to do. I think I'm gonna have the Next Fest in the spring, which really sucks. Really sucks. There's just so much to do. Alright, well, let's get to work. So the first thing you need to do is to create make sure these buttons like do stuff. So it's gonna be buttons here in this corner. We have free fire, Alt 1, set target, Alt 2, and follow me, Alt 3. What these buttons will do is they will look how I like slightly move every time I click. It's interesting. Oh, I see, because I'm thinking about turning is what's happening. That's kind of okay. It gives it an interesting effect, to be honest. Okay. This implies that you can press these, but you can't. But maybe you should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to click these and then it switches character. Oh, interesting. This got focus on it. I hate that. I hate focus. All right. Oh. Cool. Forgot about that. I also want to, so to get that working, I need to look at this code here real quick. Let's do the formation first. Should be pretty simple, really. Let's just, I already made the, yeah, we have override fire target, reset formation. Can I think of a reason why this won't work? Not at the moment. Okay. So this is how I was doing the follow command before. Oh, body's the command. Oh, I see. Yes, it does make sense. So, full body, spaceship, body, bodies to command. If body. Well, no. So now all I would do is body, PC controller, enter formation with if body does not equal player bus dot layer body into formation with bus dot layer body, and that's it. That's all I need. And then for the same thing here, it would be pretty much the same. So not equal player body. The controller set override fire target to, oh no, this would be override true move target. Oh look, we would need to give you a target. Spaceship body. Override bodies to command. No, it would be target like that. And that should be that. And then free fire should be the same thing. Well, to be honest, this one. Yeah. This one maybe. Well. Body, NPC controller, reset, and overrides, and that should work. Darth Blackman, hello mate. Hello. How are things going? Are you working on your game? On your point and click? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this game multiplayer for the foreseeable future. And so I should stop worrying about save and load being secure. It's not a good idea. It's just stressing me out. So that should be that. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of these old versions. And you can use this. The good thing about this is it works on anything. It works on any ship, whereas before my system only worked on the player ships. So I can now command anyone to fight anybody else. I can command them to follow anyone else. And yeah. The only thing I'll say, actually I do foresee a bit of a problem here. Because if I switch target, my override target isn't going to switch as well. So do you stick that on the process? Oh, do we make a group? Oh my god, it gets so complicated. It does get complicated. Yeah. The override, yeah. This would need to happen. I probably need to track this sort of stuff anyway. Like, who am I in formation with? Why did someone redeem the third? Hello, Gaboga man. No. Did you see? I did post some leaves. I mean, they were just very quick though. They weren't anything special. Information with array equals this. I was chewing. What did you say about leaves? I did post some leaves on Discord if you want them. I mean, they were super quick and not like they're whatever. Chewing some of that pizza that you deliver. Never get high in your own supply, as they say. What was I doing? Something about... I was saying about how I need to keep track of who is in formation with who. And so when I enter into a formation or I leave a formation, I need to tell you that I've left or right. So I just use a setter because that's the easiest thing for me to do, I think. Relatively easy thing to do. So set new spaceship, new leader. Can you type this? I guess I don't think you can, right? And then you go here, and then if new leader null and formation leader not equal null. Formation leader, if formation leader in formation with has parent body. Formation leader in formation with arrays parent body. If new leader is not null and formation leader does not equal new leader. Hang on. This gets complicated. There's an or statement in here, I suppose. Or okay. So if we switch, okay, and then just if formation leader, if new leader is not null and new leader in formation with as parent body equals false, new leader in formation with and parent body. I love eating their orders. So why did I do that? So that now I know who is in my formation. And so if I change target, process targeting. If parent body information with dot size is greater than 0, or body spaceship body in parent body information with body NPC controller. Override target by target. Yeah. Okay. Now, I need to test all of this. So let's go to the UI canvas. UI canvas. I have a button here. But firstly, these buttons, I need to disable my. Oh, I'll do this real quick, so I don't have to do it every single time. For child control or yeah, no in functions get all children health. If child is button, child focus mode equals none. Okay, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we go to these signals. This guy can signal when pressed to the player HUD. That's fine. This guy can signal to the player HUD, and this guy can signal to the player HUD. And then I'm gonna go room fire pressed. So for ship, spaceship body. Wait, no. Bus dot system. Refire command. Bus dot system. I think it's ally ships. Also, I want to say that we don't want to be commanding any sort of disabled ship. So I go to my system. If body is not the player body and body disabled equals same thing here. Here and here. Okay, now we go back to the ship HUD and we just do this. Set target, follow me. Oh, follow me. Oh, that should be a more universal. Yeah, that needs to be more universal. Sorry, that command should be more universal. So follow command, body's command, and then this needs to be follow leader, the spaceship body. If body does not equal follow leader, I suppose. Follow leader goes here. Yeah. So then we go to ship HUD. I have free fire. That's fine. I want free fire. So I want follow command bus system ally ships. I want bus dot player body, and then bus dot set system set target command bus dot system ally ships. Bus dot body dot Oh, hang on. Hang on. I will. Okay. I will make this work. So, but there's a little bit of some awkwardness here. So, airship. Current player target. Get first node group selected target. Actually, because this will work off of the fire target, so I actually need to make sure that first dot player body dot npc controller dot fire target equals current player target. Alright, so that should work. I need to test it, so let's go ahead and test it. I need to add some enemy ships. Can't remember what they are called. This is the problem. This is why enums would be better. And I'm considering enums for sure. For sure. I'm gonna add 3 aprons. 3. And I will launch the game. Let's see. Oh, look at this. This thing still exists. You can remove these functions. Formation leader. Enter formation with the formation fire target does not equal null. How strange. Need to bring back TTS, I do, probably, yes. Hang on, I can do that. I'll do it in a minute. Let me concentrate. That's strange. I guess there's a timing issue. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, and I raise you what I am saying. I see what you're saying, and I raise you what I am saying. I will need a distance to fire target. Variable dist to fire target squared. Dist to fire target squared. Equals my position distance squared to fire target dot global position. I will put an if statement in here if fire target is equals null, then just go ahead and make the distance to fire target squared equal to 99, else oh actually that's squared, so that's not actually that much. To 9. Okay. 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 Oh my god, everything's working how I wanted it to work. Although they're not respecting the... They're not respecting certain things. Like degrees and angles. They've decided to not respect degrees and angles for some reason. Oh, because of elif. Is that right? Or why? Because of elif? Oh, because I need another variable here. Oh my goodness. How many variables do I need? Percent behind to fire target equals. Okay, now this is quite complicated. However the fuck you do this maths. So amount head to Z angle. That's Z angle to fire. I will put this fire target equals null. Oh. Yeah. There might be safety checks for these things. I don't know. I think there are. They're built-in safety checks. I'm not sure I even need to do any of this. I feel like there are built-in safety checks, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to go Z angle to fire, functions, get angle to target. Intercept. Fire target. Fire target dot global position. Right. Intercept. Yeah. You got Z angle to fire. It should be. Oh, you see here, it's just this divided by pi. Z angle to fire. It's not declared. Oh, okay, I'll put a variable in. Variable in there. Okay, do I need that variable up here, right? Alright, let's give that a go. Right, I did think that might happen. Yes. I don't quite know what to do with that information. Okay, how about that? Little bit of a ternary. Little bit of a ternary. Little bit of a we're in formation, more or less. I don't like how Okay, it's working. Is there AI firing? It is, yeah. The formation really isn't very good when I'm doing these complex maneuvers. I wonder if it's even firing at the... Okay, I'm just gonna press free fire. Yeah, that works. That does work. Cool. And then... You see this guy is shooting at this guy. If I press set target. Object derived class of argument 2. Is not a subset of expected argument. Was it null? The formation stuff really needs a lot of work. I just want to look at this real quick. Also, as soon as like stuff appears, we need to be like auto pressing this, right? Oh, it's giving a targeting display. Oh shit. Hang on. Targeting display. That's interesting. So, okay. You need to go targeting display, parent shit. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need actually. Check the hotkeys work as well. They do not. Did not work. Where's this again? It did not work as intended. Oh, because it needs to... You need to free fire first. Or, yeah. You need to free them from their formation. So when I go to... system. And then also when I enter a system, okay. You know, at the beginning they're following me and then they don't follow me anymore. Oh, that's actually quite difficult to work out. Because that's system. Because I want them to be following me normally when there's no enemies. And then there's a formation override situation. Well, how complicated? Let's see. So, NPC controller. So I changed it here. So they also go into formation. Changed it somewhere where they would automatically go into formation if there's nobody about. And I did that through the targeting, right? Yeah, I see. I guess that's the bad way to do it. Yeah, that is actually a bad way to do it. All I want is you to enter formation when you start the battle, right? So if or nobody's about is what I want. So if nobody's about. So maybe it's a system. Gotta think about the future and how I'm going to sort that out. I think it's just an override at the very beginning. And at the very end. At the end and at the beginning, it's like a little override thing. So it would be create waves. It would be initialize waves. Activate waves. Switch player. Then it would be basically this. Be this, but then it would be like, in a weird way, it would then be like, this is kind of weird, but it would then be here. It would then be free fire. And that means if there's not going to be any enemies, they're always following you. Okay, and then at the end of a battle, so let's say at the end of a battle, actually I only want to do this once. So it'll be here. But I need to make sure that only happens once. So now they should enter formation, and then they should actually start fighting. Which it looks like they do. Oh, here we're testing our avoidance system as well. What's this guy doing? Seek. Oh, he was doing it eventually. Okay. And then I want to, let's say, set target. Now you're firing at you. Oh, hello. Oh my god. Raid and run, oh my god, that's so kind. Thank you, Sledges. I'd ask how Stadius is doing, but I guess you're okay. I should probably play that game at some point, right? It does look very good. Mind doing a barrel roll. Hello, best creeper. There you go, there's a barrel roll. Right, are they following me? He is following me. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yes, I know you're going, but thank you anyway. Are you a game dev, best creeper? Are you working Godot or anything like that? Oh, I'm sorry. Retro Village. How you doing, mate? How's progress? Can I remember what you're doing at the moment? I cannot remember it all. I'm so sorry. What are you doing at the moment? I'm just working on some AI. And I think I finished. So what I did was I've added these 3 buttons, but I've also made the system so that AI can use it if I need the AI to use it. There's 3 buttons here. We've got free fire, set target, and follow me. So if I press follow me, you see these ships here. These are my allies, and they will follow me. Taking a break from my game to work on a light multiplayer server for my game and future games. Oh yeah, I think I remember you talking about something like that, something like systems. Anyway, and then I have other commands, so I can like set the target so they all fire at this particular target, or I can let them loose with the free fire command. There needs to be like a bit of a sound effect or something when you press these buttons, so that it's noticeable. Also, when I press this button, when I press any of the buttons, really, there needs to be a sound effect, right? Alright. So that was good. That bug is benign. I don't quite understand it. I would love to do multiplayer, but I think it's out of the cards at the moment. It's off the cards, out of the table, under the table. It's somewhere around the table, but it's not in the cards. So I don't think I can do multiplayer for a while. I'm going to concentrate on single player, but I would really love to do something multiplayer. So I can check a box off my boxes. Basically, remake the old formation system. Yeah, I did. Yep. All done. Okay, and then I decided that I needed a free look camera. But I don't think I do. I'm gonna need a non-combat state, fire at will. I'm not sure yet about all of that. Add multiplayer later. Yeah, well, a lot of people say you have to do it from the ground up, right? And I haven't been doing it from the ground up because there's a lot of like weird. There's a lot of, you have to use different nodes or something. You have to use like a sync node and all of this stuff. I don't even know how it works. So gonna need a free look camera. Gonna need non-combat states. Fire at will, cease, fire no targeting. Yeah, I probably will need that sort of stuff. But what I'm really going to need is like a cinematic camera. I'm not sure about this yet. And improving explosions and missiles and how they look. This really goes in here. And what I really want to work on is the jumping, I suppose. Think about the jumping. I'm also thinking about an inventory. Whether there should be an inventory. Because I want a system where you can... Oh, I need to do that. The tractoring, right? The tractoring. When you pick up items. Then should you be able to install items in the demo? Should you be able to pick up items? Should you be able to... I don't think so. I think it's just a demo. And I think you just play the game. But when you get to the base, when you get to Hesperia, that's when you can like buy stuff and upgrade stuff. And yeah, so you're mostly just going to be picking up two things. Credits and healing items. Yeah, I've already written it down. So... credits and healing items. So I probably will want to show how many credits you've got. Maybe. I don't think that's a ridiculous idea. We can put it over here. So we have objective, current system. So if I add another one, I don't think that's a ridiculous idea. Credits. I like these weird texts. Anyway, I think it's fun. So that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, I suppose there should be an icon though. An icon here, maybe an icon. I'm also thinking of because ideally, we don't have any English text on the screen. It's all like cryptic stuff and numbers, because numbers are universal throughout languages, so I don't have to translate those. And if I just use icons and like weird decorative, like nobody's understanding this isn't a language, right? By using decorative fonts, then I can don't have to worry about translation. So like this should just have an icon of some sort instead. I'm not sure yet, but these icons need replacing because they don't really represent any sort of healing. I think these icons look okay. And hopefully you just learn what they mean after a while. This one, I don't know. I'm hoping that you just learn what the icons mean after a while. And it's kind of obvious. But probably not. I am going to have tooltips. So... and those will have to be translated. Alright. So this is credits. I need to rename this anyway. So this is objective label. This is system label. this label. Of course, this needs fixing, right? I need to fix on that. But all of this UI stuff can come later. It's not really a big deal right now. The main thing is... yeah, this sort of stuff. I need the jumping animations. So, well, first let's fix the first fix here. First fix the jump in explosion. I think all I've done is disable it temporarily. I can't remember why I disabled it, but I did disable it. I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember why. Here it is. I think it's because these need to be strings now, because I was moving away from enums for no reason. I'm probably going to end up moving back to enums. Let's see if that works. Ship class. Ship detail. Oh, it'd be like this. Pretty sure. There it is, yeah. Yeah, so now there's a little bit of a explosion when they jump in. But the main thing is when we jump out. Is what I was thinking about. And so I'm gonna add another input, J. New action J. Or should this be just on? No, it needs to be an input because you have to hold it down, right? So you don't accidentally press it or something. Although you can't leave anyway. Well, I'm gonna add the bum. Did I add the healing items as well? I didn't. So, the heal hull is G, from what I remember. No, it must be F and H. Here, shield is F, and hull is G. Heal hull. I'm not sure I need these, but heal shield, because I have the. I think heal hull was G, and heal shield was F. And then jump is J. I don't think I want to do inventory anymore. But you might be able to look at stats and things in the main menu, the pause menu. The default cube. The good old default cube. So let's think. Because I also want to add the buttons to do these things. The jump button. The jump button. Where would I put something like a jump button? I guess it would go up here. I think it would. I mean, this is more like information. Would be over here. This is like information. This is... There's characters here, but then there's like more utility things here. Because that felt natural. Stolen, hello. Hello, mate. Did you finish your Stardew Valley run? So I'm gonna make a button here, I think. I'm also tempted to put it like here or something. Like somewhere different. Somewhere interesting. Up here. Ooh, yeah, it appears like here. Ooh, it appears here and it's quite big. It's so, you know, so after, only at the end of the battle do you get this button. Yeah, this is where it appears. I will center it, I suppose, because that's what people do. People do that. I suppose I will make it loose as well, so that I can actually center it. People do like to center their things. So here it is. Sort of here. Okay. And this is the jump button. And this has a shortcut attached to it, and the shortcut is... Can I quick load? I guess not, right? I am just going to use a shortcut for this. J. Yeah, played a new game yesterday, Bandle Tale. Let's have a look. You like these games, huh? The sort of Stardew Valley sort of 2D sort of pixel art games. Very nice. Tuesday's cute game day. Alright. Oh, did he stream it? Did I miss it? Did you stream this today? Oh, Valkyrie, hello! Sorry, I missed your message. Welcome back, I recognize your name. Thanks for stopping by. What sort of so I'm just working on like... So I just finished the AI. I'm pretty happy with my AI. I think they're not bad at all. And what I did was I added these 3 buttons, and these 3 buttons sort of control AI behavior. So if I press this button here, this will mean that the AI will follow me, or my allies will follow me. So now you see these guys are going to come towards me, and they're going to enter into a formation with me. And then but obviously that leaves them kind of vulnerable, and then I can also set the target, which will let them loose, and then it will have them attack that particular target. Or I can do free fire, and they will fire at whatever they want. So that's what I did. I also need to make it so when you press these buttons, it switches to that character. So Well, I could do that later though, but... I also need to make these buttons work. I need to make these buttons highlight, so they don't highlight at the moment. And these buttons don't highlight either. Nor does this one really. Alright. I also need to fix the bottom bar. There's a lot to do. Anyway, I was thinking about this giant button here. This only appears when you're at the end of a battle. Okay? This button appears, and what it does, I'm deciding on what icon to use. I might actually switch this to the normal icon that you would use for such a thing, like the normal icon that you would use for such a thing, like a menu, would be a hamburger. I do have some icons that I've been making, so let's add those. Actually, let's add those in. I think I did make a hamburger. So create new folder. My is that Eurobresh? Eurobesh. Oh, the writing. Oh yeah, it's like a crypto. It's Star Wars. Distant galaxy symbols. And then I have other symbols here, unreadable symbols here as well, and here as well. The idea is that I don't actually want any English. Like, I'm probably gonna eventually we'll get rid of these names as well, and these should be icons and things instead of English, and we get rid of all the English and we just have like weird decorative font and icons, and then I only need to, and then I have tooltips, and you can hover over the tooltips and it tells you what it is in English or Spanish or whatever, because it's easier. I think it's easier to do localization like that, and I think there's an automatic mode for it and all of that. So that's my plan. Anyway. I should have some icons that I've been working on. Here they are. I don't have very many yet, but I'm slowly getting through it. Let's see. I should have made a hamburger. Surely I made a hamburger. I didn't make a hamburger? I didn't get there yet. Well, use this use this congruent symbol. Wow. There you go. Not bad. Wonder why it's pixelated. It feels a little bit pixelated, but that's okay. And these obviously don't need to be so big as well. Like, this is 512. This could definitely be like 28, and it would look fine. Same with this. This could be. Maybe I keep this as the jump symbol. This isn't too bad as a jump symbol. 128. Sharing file system. 128. These could maybe be 64 to be honest. Yeah, for sure. Or hang on. I should get more coffee. Hang on, I'll go back. Right, what was I doing? I was messing around with sizes of textures, which probably isn't necessary. So let's go to this. I have a mouse button entered. I should probably have a button, custom button script I use on every button to do various things. I'll think about that later though. So we knew press this jump button. What's gonna happen? Oh, and did I put the shortcut on here? I did. And then, of course that would change. That's the thing, that's why you should Shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. Because it would need to change when you change your hotkeys. It could be a temporary solution though. Okay, so this guy should be hidden by default. I need to know about you. I need to know about you. This guy should be hidden by default. Jump button I. Then when I win the battle, he should show up. So that is the winning battle is here. So you go to bus, you go to player HUDs, you go to jump button and you show it. We go to, and then I will test this. And there's the button. J. Excellent. If you press this button, now what? There's the age-old like problem of you're gonna do a jumping animation and it's gonna jump into like an asteroid. Yeah. I mean, there's a raycast solution. Find a direction. There's also like, does it really matter solution? The does it really matter solution. Okay, dog. Hello, mate. Grand Fancy Hero. How you doing today? I bet you're working hard. Working hard and I'm hardly working. So I'm going to go with the I don't care at the moment solution just to get it going. Okay. That's the I don't care at the moment solution. I'm just going to variable disable input. Boolean equals false. We're going to, I press this button, in the player HUD. Bus.system. Disable player input, which is true. Then we're going to go to player ship controller. Now, you think there's other things, you can't just return because there's other stuff going on. Yeah, you can't just return, can you? So I think after each of these input checks, you have to add. Because I can't, I want this stuff to still happen, right? Interesting. Well, no, we control. Oh, right, yes, we control the ship with the NPC controller instead of, or some sort of override controller instead of controlling the ship with. I guess. I guess. What's it look like? Let's just find out what it looks like when you do if bus.system. Disable player input equals true. And but I have a feeling you need all of this. Oh, here we go. We just put it here, actually. I'm lazy, so I'm just going to do that. Okay. System. Go. Oh, maybe I remove the ship. We don't need to see the ship anymore. Yeah, I just hand control over to I hand control over to the NPC controller, and then the controller will put me in the stop state, which is basically the same thing. So, but I need to be able to cancel this as well. So, anyway, let's have a look what this looks like. Yeah, I wanted to remove this. Okay, it does work. I wonder what happens when I'm like moving and stuff. If I'm like moving here and I press this button. Oh yeah, I thought this might happen. Exactly. So We need to sort of hand control. Oh, this is difficult. Because of the way I've set it up, I didn't think about this. You know what I really need? I need like a robust system where I can become, yeah, I need this anyway. I need a system where I can sort of do an out-of-body experience, right? I need that. Where I don't have to be controlling a ship. I can sort of just, I have a camera and it's loose and it's moving around. But I don't control a ship in any way. Hello Sky Kanya, hello mate. Did you sort out your sleep schedule at all? Made it even worse. Well, at least you get to watch my stream. I don't know if that's a plus. So I want to create like an out-of-body. I want to switch to player 0. This is what we want to do. So at the moment there's switch player control. Right, we should actually work with any number of. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Just gotta add more. So I want 5 ships in total by the end. I've decided. Switch to character 4. But also, these ships can die. So you can have a maximum of 5. 4. Switch. Add new action. Switch. Character 5. F5. I'm going to run out of function buttons soon. Then I also want switch to cinematic camera. And this is a debug thing that we're not going to include in the final build, obviously, and that'll be F11. Okay. And then I can add these things in. So this would just go up 3 and 4. 4, 5, 3, 4, 4, and 3. That should work. Alright. I guess I should test that out real quick. Okay. That works. And then function switch to cinematic camera. Turns void. Print switching to debug cinematic camera. So we won't do a lot of this stuff except like not switch. So do all the stuff that I don't do. Shift control. So you just nullify everything. Null. 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 Don't do this. Null. No. Oh no, that's fine. Don't even know what that's there, actually. If input is action just pressed, cinematic camera, switch to cinematic camera. What did I just do? Something weird. Okay, let's see what happens. I assume it's gonna crash. Let's have a look. We need a return here. If Oh, it did an error. That is crazy. Oh, but these guys stopped flying into formation. I guess we want to retain. We want to retain the. Now I'm thinking about it. We want to retain this. Monochroma, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I need a boolean probably called cinematic camera or something. Equal false. Starship. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you working on any games at the moment, Monochroma? I'm really not sure about this. Something like the camera goes through. Cinematic camera. False. Main game, focus on UI and main menu stuff at the moment. Alright. I hate UI. UI is the worst. UI and data and all of that. I don't... This is the fun bit, what I'm doing right now, like messing with systems and things, I suppose. Like actual gameplay. You could say it serve the player something, yeah. Yeah, I suppose you do. Cinematic camera. So, player ship control. So what's causing the noise when I press those buttons? I wonder what's causing those noises. It's an engine sound audio controller. The process is running on this, so system.cinematic camera equals false. Kind of a silly way to do it. There you go, now the noises won't happen. Cool. Now, yeah, what we want to do... I I want them to enter formation and I want them to try to lerp towards the same direction. Oh, so difficult. I should write that down. I don't think I should do that right now, but when in formation, ship, and when close, the ship lerps rotation. The following rotation. I wonder where I'd put that, how I would organize that. How would I organize something like that? Quite tricky. Something with to do with target rotation. Target rotation. We'd be looking at the go-to function. We'd be looking here. Pitch target ahead, pitch target above. And this will be looking at the if I could just pitch you a little bit up. If I could just have another marker ahead of that marker, it seems ridiculous. You could look with the formation, thanks. If I could just have another marker look ahead of that marker, that'd be easy. So all I would do I'm worried about target is above and target is right. It's these two ones here. Oh, I can feed you an offset. Okay. I can feed you an offset. Okay. Here we are. It's happening. My brain is blasting. My brain is blasting. If current state does not equal go to state, else and formation leader equals null. Hang on. One second. Vector direction offset. If move target is not null and move target is go to target, oh, equals to, sorry. Go to target. And formation leader is not equal null. Vector direction offset equals formation leader brain power formation leader global transform basis z times 15. Okay. Times 5. I don't believe it worked. Times 50. Is this happening? I think it's happening. And also, what's this print here? Print. What's this print right here? Search, finding files, print. There it is. Yeah. No. I think I'm going at this the wrong way. Oh, it's not even happening anyway. I didn't get any debugs. No, it's not happening. There might be a... I've lost myself. Oh, I think I see. Oh, okay. It didn't happen once, though? Okay, hang on. Sorry. Not happening. Wouldn't it be true? Or something? Also, don't you think this is gonna fuck you up? This is gonna fuck me up. Actually, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Okay. You need to be careful about this. Very careful, because this is, you're messing with things you shouldn't mess with. But if you mess with pitch and roll amounts, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful messing with this, but let's have a look what that looks like. Looks good. They're not moving at all. They're not like jerking or anything like that. So now, yeah. Now we lerp. Now we slurp. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Do I want to slurp? Do I really want to slurp? Okay. I think I do. This is dangerous right now. Let's find out. Ah. Let's just try it. Parent body. Global transform. Basis. Slurp. Oh. And make sure if formation leader does not equal null. Do I have delta? I don't think so. I'm strange. I thought that would happen every frame. Are you saying formation leader is null? Are you really saying that? Is that what you're saying right now? You really are saying that? You really are saying that formation leader is null? Okay. Well, that's a fundamental problem. Hmm. can't believe that enter formation will be null. Doesn't make any sense. Because we're in a formation with you. How strange. So at some point I cleared this variable at some point. I mean, it's here. I see it's here to clear it. But that's the only place where it get clears, right? It would get set here. This is where it would get set. Try that instead. I've broken this guy. Oh, I don't. My code is so complicated, I don't understand anymore. Damn, and that's a real problem, right? My code is so complicated that I don't understand what's going on. That's a fundamental mistake. Fundamental. But everything's fine except we don't know who my... You don't know who your formation leader is. Right? For some reason. We don't know who your formation leader is. Despite it being set here. There's no reason why you can't put it here. There shouldn't be. The formation leader is the player, yeah. Something must be nullifying it. Hello, Nightchild. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Why is the ball cube pink though? I'm gonna sign a here to sign a peace and pie. Yes. This is where all the blender cubes go to die. Oh my god, Overcane, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. How did you guess that was trying? That's what I was trying to do. That's so funny. Hello, Overcane. Oh. That's nothing to do with it. Now, why am I not getting this print? How could you be null? How can you be null? There must be someone is fucking with me. Someone is fucking with me somewhere in my code. I've like nullified it somewhere. You know. That should be there. It has to be this. No? Okay, now you are pissing me off. Didn't we call this? Did we even call this function? Is this function even being called right here? Print calling enter condition. Into formation leader. Oh, you fucker. I know exactly what it is. You absolute idiot. Okay. Stupid little mistakes. Stupid little mistakes. That make you question your sanity, right? Okay. Okay. Everything should work now. Let's have a look. That's a negative, Captain. Captain? That's a negative, Captain. It's a negative, Captain. Print this. Make sure that's working. To be honest, it's going to be fighting though. There's going to be some fighting between these situations. Also, there's a very low weight to it, so it might increase that weight. I assumed that I needed a low weight. I need delta really. I think actually you want rotated basis equals basis identity basis identity rotated vector 3 hang on. Why don't I just use the turn function? I don't know. I'm unsure. You got these two things fighting with each other. It doesn't make sense. There's a better way to do this. There's a better way to do this. Okay, let me think. There's a better way to do this. At least we have the formation leader. That was the main problem, right? Yeah. So now I can do the vector offset thing. So vector direction offset equals formation leader, global transform, Z times 5. Sorry, basis to Z. Put this back. Maybe half. And I've broken one of them. See, this is the sort of stuff you shouldn't mess around with. Seriously. Sort of stuff you shouldn't mess around with. Okay, let me just make sure, absolutely make sure. So, why was that guy broken? What's this pause? Not sure. I don't think I can do this. No. I don't think I can do it. Not with my current system. I think I'd have to remake the entire system. I'd have to add in. I'd have to separate out not only movement, not only movement and fire, but I'd have to separate out movement and rotation to be different. Ugh. What a nightmare. Yeah, let's move on because this is a waste of time right now. Yeah, just don't do this right now. So did that. Jumping animations, improvement wormhole so everyone can see it. Okay, so I press this button. Oh, I was making a cinema. I had to make a cinematic camera. That's why I was here doing these things, because I had to make a cinematic camera. Yeah, because I mean, you could make them mirror but the problem is they need to sort of move around independently. Because when you're going, especially when you're going around an object or something, you have to avoid the object. Whatever. The problem I will be thinking about this problem all day, in the back of my head. Thinking about how you would. You really just need to like add a modifier or something. Well, I need to look at. I need to look at modifier. But where would you put it? Look weird. It could look nice if some sort of mage sword following the character like in the Souls game. Alright. Yes. They need to be facing the general direction. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just need a modifier. It would be... No, I don't. Yeah, final target rotation. I don't have rotation. That's not really something I'm doing. It's turning. It doesn't have a target rotation. There should probably be. There's probably has to be two states. Two states, like you say, a final rotation, and then the normal rotation, where it's just like. Doing this maths. But then if we are in formation, then I have to do something different. Where if I'm in formation and I'm close to you, then I have to turn in a different manner, I think. Well, that's what I was doing. And then it didn't work. Because... Oh, it sort of broke stuff, didn't it? Did it actually break stuff? It must have. I wonder... if I can get it to break again. Yeah, there's no A star. See, this is the situation, right? We're here. Okay, you're behind me. I'm standing still. I mean, it looks fine. As soon as I start moving, it's fine, right? But I'm standing still. I want these guys to generally be facing the same direction, like they are right now. But when I stand still, we're gonna get some strange... Well, I mean, they're fine now. Yeah, we get some strange behavior where they start spinning around a little bit. And that's all I want to stop. But I should be doing this later. This isn't important right now. This is polished sort of stuff. This is a very polished sort of stuff that doesn't matter. I need to actually make the game. Jumping animation. We went to minimal turning radius. Minimal turning radius. I'm not sure. Should be able to rotation in place as well. Yeah. Anyway. Jumping, animation. So, yeah, so. Alright, have to make cinematic camera. That's what I was doing. That was the whole reason I was here. Doing whatever I was doing. Let's do a setter. Um, how did I do it? That gives me my... my camera. So why did I need to do this? Hang on, why did I need to do this? Wait, what? I don't need to do this. I'll keep this here though, in case I want to do it later, because I think I do need to do it later. But I actually don't need to do this, do I? The whole point is we lose control of the ship. Right, yeah, we lose control of the ship. Okay, I get it. Oh, that's why we need it. And now I'm making a more universal thing. So if I go to... camera controller. If benchmarking system equals false. Hello, Amixer. Let's try this. I was just working on a little space shooter game. How about you? Are you working on anything? Are you being weird, Amixer? Are you alright? Is everything okay? How you doing? Okay. They shouldn't be really called a cinematic camera anymore. They should be called... Yeah, this isn't really a cinematic camera anymore. This should just be jump camera or something, I suppose. Yep. I will want that eventually, but let's leave that alone for now. So when I go to... And really, yeah. So... So actually, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Make another function called set jump camera. New plugin. Cool. Do exactly the same thing as I did here. Of set. And then I need to go to the button. JavaScript. Yeah. It does. I don't know. I suppose it does a little bit. It's more Python than anything, isn't it? Okay. Is this dangerous? How dangerous is this? While jump camera. Wait, get tree. Wait timer. Oh, stop. Camera controller. Add trauma. 1. I feel kind of tired now. Maybe I should live 23 hours per day instead of 25. Damn, it worked. And it didn't crash my whole... It's so dangerous when you use a while loop, isn't it? Alright. Plus player HUD. Add trauma. 0.5. That's a little bit too much trauma. Isn't that a little bit too much trauma? traumatic experience. That's still a lot of trauma, surprisingly. That's very surprising how much trauma that is. Huh. That's moving way more than it should. There might be a minimum to it. There's probably a minimum. See. Let me bump into something real quick to make sure I haven't broken it. That seems fine. Interesting. It's too much. It's too much. How can I lessen this? There's other variables to mess with. The decay, the maximum amount of shape pixels, yeah. Yeah. So I would this would be how much I. So I guess I mess with this. I have to reset it afterwards, but yeah, we'll make sure to reset it. But first, layer HUD vector trauma power max offset. Sorry. Max offset equals what is it by default? Vector 1. Max offset 0.1. Or I guess it would be here. Alright. Just want to double check I haven't broken the normal. Yeah, that looks fine. Excuse me? Why am I choosing my own ship? What? 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 Okay. Wait, what? Was that happening? Is that a new bug or? Oh, it's got nothing to do with the shake. Okay, now I'm confused. It's because of my fire target being set. It can't be a friendly or ally. Okay. Fire target. Switch. So when does my fire? There's a moment where my fire target gets set. Somewhere. Holy shit, this gets... I need to comment my code because this is getting complicated. I actually need to start commenting my code. Fire target. It could be anything though. 51 matches. Let's see. Something to do with the player, and the player is setting the fire target when you switch. Right, and I need to do a check. There it is right there. If is in group enemy. I still haven't found a solution for making this trauma less. I haven't found a solution, which is kind of crazy. Let's think. It would be position X, position Y, rand I range, amount. Amount is power times trauma power. So I think we're really looking... Oh, right, yeah. I'm not even using... Well, I'm using max offset, look. So... But let's try messing with power instead. So if I go to system, I go to here, player HUD, trauma power. Sorry. Trauma power equals 2, right? And then if you get here, it becomes 1.1. But I still think the max offset is going to be the main thing. Times 1 that would just be the... I guess that would... Let's make sure we do this real quick. Make sure that's working as I expect it to work. Max offset as well. You'd think that this would also make a difference. So max offset vector 2 0 1.0. It's possible that I'm ignoring this function and I'm doing something completely different. It's not making any difference. All of this shit I'm doing, it's not making any difference whatsoever. So it's possible that my add trauma is working in a different manner and how I expect it to work. No, we're calling shake. Trauma equals max. Trauma minus decay minus delta. I really can't believe that this... it must be this. I can't believe it wouldn't do anything. Well, you change this for this number here. Insane. Insane, insane, insane. Is this even doing anything? Is this the sanity check? Sanity check real quick. Do a quick sanity check. Okay. Okay. You know what it is? I don't think UI can move in those small increments. That's what it is. You can't move your UI in small increments. It has to be like it doesn't. Like if I try to add to this position, I try to add 0.01. I don't think anything happened. 0.1. Nothing happened. 0.5. Nothing happened. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nothing happened. Although, did something happen? No, something did happen. Actually, it did move. Did move. Did move. These numbers are exceptionally small. Actually, these numbers are very, 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 very small. But it's not moving at all. It's moving too much. It's like it is getting rounded. I think it's getting rounded. Secretly, it's secretly getting rounded, which I didn't realize was a problem. Now I know that's a problem. So, but this is like useless. You can't actually do anything here. There's no actual. It's actually impossible to shake the HUD in anything in small amounts in Godot. You could shake a node 3D in small amounts or something, I think, but it's and there's also using a shader or something could work if you wanted to just shake the screen by small amounts. But yeah, it looks like it's impossible in Godot. I guess because of how it snaps into place. Unless there's you can turn off like snapping in some way. Don't know. I don't think it's possible. All right, I'm gonna leave that then. And what I will do is think about if I even want to shake the UI anyway. Right? Do I even want to be shaking this UI? It's a lot. It's a lot to look at, and that's why I was trying to reduce the amount that it was shaking by, because it's quite a lot to look at. It's not a nice thing to look at, right? So what I might do is a bit of a modulation. to make it less obnoxious. Yeah. So get rid of all that. That's not relevant. But I'm going to think about a bit of a modulation here. So first dot player HUD modulate equals birth dot a equals 1.0. Birth dot player HUD modulate a equals 1.2. I think that would help a little bit with how aggressive it is. Right, if we just transparent it all. Well, that doesn't work. Probably because it's getting reset somewhere. I imagine. I think it is. I'm modulating RGB. Alright, it's probably this situation. Do I modulate color? Do I UI modulate color equals color dot white UI modulate color 111 0.1. Interesting. Interesting. It can't be this. Okay, let me think about this in a more robust way, because this isn't correct. Doing this way isn't a good idea, right? We'll just set up a Do you see this? And this? And this? Is this being called at all points? Like, when is this thing being called right here? Ever? Right. It's not being called. So why? UI modulate color. A. UI modulate plus dot clear hood. UI modulate color equals 111 0.1 color. There we go. Okay, now I have a problem. In that I don't want this one to be modulated. Okay. Oh, well, it should probably be outside of the UI anyway. Yeah, it should be outside the UI anyway. Of the HUD. Because it's going to be a whole another set of UI. So it's outside of the HUD. Actually, this is a control. Where is this being put? This is the jump control. This will cover the entire screen. It will stop my mouse input. It will go about here. And this will have my jump button. Okay. And I should make you unique. I should make you unique. And then instead of showing my jump button, show my jump control. And then at the bottom, when I I'm in the wrong one. Jump. 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 Oh, burst dot. It still needs burst dot. Player HUD jump control. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. So I've been sitting in silence this entire time. Maximum concentration. Yeah, that's fine. Although, kind of not fine. I feel like... Oh, look. Right, yeah. If you've got this jump control up, it's not going to work. You're not going to press these other things. Well, yes, okay. There's some things there. I will make a separate UI script. So, yeah, I will. Scenes. No, not scenes. Scripts. UI. This is gonna be part of a set of UI. In game. This is not like player HUD, but it's not options, but it's not meta. It's like there's sort of in-game other UI. I don't know how to name it. This is gonna be my jump control, and it's going to extend control. And it's going to have a class name called jump control. And the first thing I want to do with it is filter ignore most of the time. When at the moment you go here, right, when I don't want to press, I don't want to have you press there, press here, which means I get rid of this. Should be a good jump control down here. I go here. It's absolutely fine. Just put that right there. But the main thing is jump control. No. Self dot mouse filter equals I need a boolean. Variable jumping again equals false. Jumping boolean equals not jumping. Mouse filter if jumping. Mouse filter stop else. Let's go. I guess that's fine. That makes some sense. I know. This is my jump panel. Perfect. So this is where you would choose your next system. Now, we're going to be careful. No English. No English. Do not put any English into this. No English whatsoever. One thing I will do though is have the cursor change. Mouse entered. Mouse exited. Or maybe just GUI input because hang on. It's going to be quite tricksy. Actually, we just switch you over. So, yeah, I just switch you over to the hardware cursor. However the fuck I do that, I just switch you over to the hardware cursor. Software. Bus stop. Player HUD. Or bus stop. Actually, would it be software cursor control? No. Be software cursor. Why don't I make like a function for this instead of messing around. Why doesn't it? Why can't I find it? Is it cursor control? Am I blind? Software cursor. Here we are. Same thing when you press the escape button, right? Interesting. Now here it is. So you just do this straight up. How confusing cursor control. And then I go, obviously when I enter the system, I need to do something similar. Right on ready, I suppose. Or maybe we'll do it through this guy. Perfect. I might not even bother with the like trying to do this pointer stuff anyway, because it's a lot of effort. And it works. It does work. Perfect. Okay. Oh, there's so much to do. But I need to stop streaming. There's so much left to do. Oh, so much left to do. I gotta do like jump effects. What have I gotta do? Jumping, charge, animation, rotating ship to empty direction. Yeah, it makes sense. That's why I really need more control over my ships. I need to be able to override rotation and things. You know? Hopefully I can work it out. Charge animation. Then we need to bring up a map. Map of jump locations. Select them. Press jump. Then we need to create new jump wormhole that everyone see. Use particles. That's basically what I was just doing here. then launching. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Don't worry about this yet. Don't worry about this yet. Well, I want to worry about those things. Hang on. Just do them later. They're not important right now. Facilities. I have to set up like a sort of story branch path system take you from location to location thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's that's me done for today. I don't have anything more in me. Well, I gotta do other things. I gotta make sure I go outside every day, etc. So, jumping. I sort of wasted a lot of time on those formations at the beginning of today. I felt I spent like 2 hours like messing around with formations and things, but when I really gotta concentrate on what's important and like use my time effectively. It's difficult to manage that, isn't it? Try not to get distracted by these little polish sort of things when I haven't even made the game yet. I keep on getting distracted by polish. These sorts of things, you should make your game and then you do all these little like details at the very end. Yeah. Anyway. I appreciate the raid earlier from Dev Stagus.
But if
I will raid Merd Boy, I suppose. Oh, Dan was here. Hello. Ciao, Dan. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Well, I hope I see your stream at some point, Dan. I've been missing it, I guess. I'm the Lurk Master. I can't wait to see what you're working on. I hope that you're not too distressed by all the art and things. But yeah. I hope you all have a great day. Doing some boring art. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Oh, you're very sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, I'll see you later.